When Nigerian artist Oliver Enwonu picks up a paintbrush, he aims to capture things that most people either take for granted or miss altogether. Today his subject is the female form.
I want to believe that I'm a figurative painter, though I put a little bit of some abstract elements, especially when I paint women dancing. Sometimes I paint women dancing and movement. You know, a lot of my paintings have to do with women and movement. You know, either they're dancing, even though they're static in static positions, you can still see an element of movement. And it's something that was influenced greatly by my late father, you know, because he painted a lot of movement and women dancing, a lot of festivals. He captured a lot of Nigerian everyday life and folklore and festivals. So I've imbued some of that into my work.
Having studied biochemistry at university, Oliver has been following in his father's footsteps for about 16 years now.
I grew up studying, watching my father paint, seeing paintings, seeing him sculpt around the home. You know, I just felt, and maybe I took it for granted, I just felt it was just part of the lifestyle or part of our life. So I always wanted to do something else. I always wanted to be a doctor. You know, so I studied biochemistry first of all, and then later on I think I got a bit boring, you know, drawing all those macromolecules and sugar molecules and things, so I got a bit bored with that. You know, and because I was always good at physics at school, I decided to go into applied geophysics. But later on, you know, I think that's why I say becoming an artist is like answering a call, because later on I found myself enjoying more painting and sculpting.
Oliver is based in Lagos, Nigeria's commercial capital, and sells about 12 pieces a month to local and international markets. The price of his paintings range from $2,000 to $35,000 US. He's the current president of the Society of Nigerian Artists and recently held an exhibition in Lagos to support both emerging and established artists. Such exhibitions are held here every week to help promote contemporary art in the country. Obi Nwaibe is one of the artists whose work was featured at the exhibition. His painting sold for about $2,000 and is one of the growing number of artists in Africa's most populous country who's making a living from selling their work.
My artworks are realistic in nature, in the sense that they represent what is seen in a manner that is not fantastic or exonerating. What I've tried to do is to picture nature in its most gritty aspects. Fantastic but also difficult.
Oliver has taken his efforts to promote Nigeria's art on the road. He attended this year's art fair in Johannesburg, South Africa, where he exhibited his pieces and some from other Nigerian artists.
It's been very, very encouraging for us, and we want to be part of this again next year. We've noticed about 3,000 to 4,000 visitors alone, and this is just the opening day. So you can imagine, you know, coupled from yesterday, which was like a preview, and today we've had lots of interest in works from Nigeria. So I think it's good publicity for the Nigerian artists. It's a good exposure. At least we're being able to subject our work to a wider audience. So I think it's great for Nigerian art, you know, and there's a sign of better things to come.
Back home, Oliver heads the Ben Enwonu Foundation, which was formed 6 years ago to help conserve his father's legacy. Due to popular demand, the organization's mandate has grown over the years to include a print publication and various industry events.
Art actually plays a major role in the magazine. We talk to artists, we interview artists, collectors. You know, we try to also show that art has investment value. A lot of our topics have to do with how art can be seen as a potential investment.
Despite his accomplishments so far, Oliver still feels that he has a lot to brush upon before he can emerge from his father's shadow. In the meantime, he intends to keep painting and hopes that his art can inspire more people to not only appreciate his country, but take more time to acknowledge the beauty around them.